Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Tear it all down. Listen, it's bad. All right? Yes, the Packers are that bad. Fuck it. We'll talk about... Oh, Kenyon Drake? How far out was it? I think it was like a yard and a half out. He didn't even get fucking... I don't understand. Dude, that is so confusing to me. Why? Like, you have... technically the defense on the goals... And I know that it's like... You're trying to trivialize it a little bit too much, maybe. If you're me. But it's like... I'm watching the game and I'm seeing these guys and I like... They can't get their offensive linemen in. You know what I mean? They're not allowed to carry the ball, technically. So in theory, you should have, in technicality, right? Again, 11-6. Now, obviously, you have to play against the offensive lineman, but you would think, like, can't you just, like, count off and be like, just fucking hit that guy, in theory, at some point, as long as it's not a fucking pass play. But, I don't know. Call me crazy. But, good run by Kenyon Drake, fucking just slipped right through. So, 14-0. Ravens. So, but listen, the Green Bay Packers, they're a bad football team. They're looking closer and closer to the worst football team in the NFL. They keep on losing these get-right games, and though it's close, it's like it's not... I can't blame the defense. People are saying, oh, man, that defense really got to come through for you guys. It's like, bro, there was a time when it was like, oh, good, they held him to 33. My guys got this. So I can't blame the defense. They're holding them to the fucking teens, low 20s. That's fucking even high 20s. There was an Aaron Rodgers not that long ago that it was like, fuck, I would kill for a high 20s defensive performance, So, the Packers allowed all of 15 points. You can't shit on the defense. There was 3 terrible throws by Aaron Rodgers. That went the other way, right? That wasn't, he had plenty of other awful throws that are just like, bro, who are you throwing to? Including like, oh, this would have won the game. But there must have been a miscommunication. There is no fucking way here, in my humble opinion, that could have been anything besides a miscommunication. Aaron Rodgers basically throws to nowhere to lose the game. I don't know. So, what are the problems? Like the run defense is bad. Special teams is, at least punt return is like a mistake out loud. It's bad out loud. That's how shitty the punt return team is. It's like, it's that fucking bad. Like that fucking bad. Offensively, what's a good thing? I feel like Aaron Jones is very good, but he was off with a boot. Rashad Gary was off with a fucking boot. Or is it, plenty of players were off with a fucking boot. The offensive line is fine, I think. I think they're actually solid. It really does, like, anything that involves passing is like, oh boy, why in the fuck? This is sad bad, dude. It's not worth it. I'm sure you know by now, but Lil Wayne, fucking was like, should have traded 12. Like, it's like, I imagine it's coming from a place of anguish more than that he doesn't believe in him. But dude, I totally feel where he's coming from. It's like, I keep being like, there is no fucking possible way Jordan Love is a better option right now, even with Aaron Rodgers playing like ass. But fuck, how much worse can it get? You continue to lose games. If nothing else, just to shake shit up. Honestly, well, we stuck with our guy, but we ended up being 3-14. Things don't get easier. In no particular order. Dallas, Philadelphia, Minnesota, the only 10 I see. Shit, that might be in the actual order. At any rate, the point is that it's like, it's about to get a hell of a lot worse. We are staring down the mouth of 3-10. And then what do? You're not vying for the playoffs. You're not in contention anymore. You want to fucking get Aaron Rodgers hurt? Last 4 weeks of the season. Why even fucking try? Just fucking tank at that point. I'm not saying that we will be 3-10. As a matter of fact, well, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. The odds suggest we might, but no, I'm not saying it. Because it's not going to fucking happen. Not with this team. It doesn't matter how good the goddamn defense plays. There is nothing going for our offense. And so what do you say, honestly, right? With the amount of penalties that we continue to accrue, right? Those miscues. Just being off target, it seems like, at like the best of times. And in certain circumstances, it's like, he ain't even, like at the best of cases, it's like, oh, there was a miscue by the receiver or something. They ran the wrong route. But like sometimes it's just Aaron Rodgers misses. So would you say, is it the play calling? Yes. Is it the quarterback play? Yes. Are the receivers not good? Yes. Is it the coaching? Yes. Like, I think all that stuff is part and parcel, making up for one of the worst teams in the league, because it wouldn't surprise me. I said a few weeks ago that when you start pointing fingers, that's usually a bad sign for like, that fucking goes down. But it can galvanize you. It doesn't look like that's happened. Like instead of people saying like, yeah, it's kind of dumb to launch it at 3rd and 2, especially when you haven't been able to do that lately. But we still do it. Like week in and week out. It's a fucking quick 3 and out, and then, well, great, now our defense is fucking exhausted, which is what people talk about all the time. They keep on saying, like, I keep on hearing pundits being like, yeah, and the defense ain't playing. Well, no fucking shit, they ain't playing well. I mean, in theory, right? But then you think, like, oh, out of fucking 16 possessions, they only scored 4 times. It's like, that's not a fucking bad performance, fellas. Where'd you get your idea that it's fucking, like, a quarter of the time they actually get points? It's like, makes the defense bad.